Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I thought I'd do a different video today. I had several comments on my nails, so I just thought I'd show you my little nail routine. Now I have to say I am not a professional. I totally, my daughter kind of showed me how she did her nails, and then I went and bought the stuff so that I could make my own gel nails. And everything is linked in the description box below under the Amazon tab, and just everything that I bought. And I think everything that I bought altogether, was under $100. And now I'm able to make my own gel nails. So the first thing that I need to do is take some kind of nail file and shape your nails. Now, once that is done, you have to, if you have some cuticles, you have to kind of trim those. Now, I have some Sally cuticle remover gel, so you put that on your cuticles. You let it sit there for, they suggest, about 15 seconds. And then you take the tool that you saw me use, and again, everything's in the description box below. And then you push the cuticles. Then you have this little tool that just cuts the cuticles or snips the cuticles. And then you cut those out so that you kind of got rid of all your cuticles. And if you don't do this before you start putting the gel polish on your nails, what will happen is the gel will get caught on your cuticles, and then the nail polish will peel off. Next, I take that same nail file, but I guess this is more, it almost is kind of spongy. Then I buff the top of each and every single one of the nails. And the reason that you do that is that it creates some grit, so that when you put the gel on, it'll have something to grab on. Now I have these gel polish, and you have an undercoat and an overcoat, or a top coat, an undercoat or a base coat and a top coat. So first I do the undercoat or the base coat. And if you saw, I had this little wooden piece, and it's also considered a cuticle kind of pusher. But what I'm doing is, as you're putting down your gel, sometimes you can get on the side of your hand. And if you have that little piece of little wood, it's kind of sharp or pointy, and I can clean on either side of that, the mess that I made. Then I love this gel light because I don't have to push any buttons. As soon as I stick my hand inside the light, it turns on by itself and it counts up. Now with gel nails, you need to cure it for 60 seconds to 80 seconds. So once I do all my fingers, I don't just do the one and do one nail at once. I do all my nails, and then I stick my whole hand inside, and then I let it cure for a minute or 80 seconds. Now that the base coat is on, it's time to start putting on the actual nail polish. Now this brand here, I think it's called Amelie, and this is my favorite nail polish because it is based on your temperature. So when your hand is cold, or when your body is cold, it is purple, and when you're warm, then it turns to blue. So you'll see when I put it inside the gel machine, it'll turn blue. And I always joke with my husband because, having the hot flashes and stuff, I tell him that's why I wear the nail polish, because if it's blue, I'm having a hot flash, and don't mess with me. But seriously, I really love that nail polish because I feel like I have two different nail polishes, and it changes depending whether you're hot or you're cold. I remember one time we were at the bank, and the girl that was, doing her paperwork, she says, okay, weren't your nails purple a few minutes ago, and then I started to laugh and I said, yes, it changes with the body temperature. And I get that a lot, actually. People notice that the nails are changing color. So once I get the one coat done, then I do the second coat right away. And you can tell I'm doing my whole left hand first, and then I'll do my right hand next. Now when my daughter's doing my nails, while I have one hand, kind of curing in the machine, she does my other hand. But I find I'm right-handed, so doing my left hand is the easiest one for me. So I tend to do that one first just to kind of get used to it. And I have to say, like, this one here has quite a bit of glitter inside the nail polish. So it is a little bit more difficult to put on because you have these big chunks of glitter in your nail polish. But I find that it does such a good job that I love it anyway. And you just have to really make sure not to have too much on your little paintbrush. And you keep seeing me, once I put it in, I kind of rub it onto the side to make sure that I don't have too much because of that glitter. If it's too thick, I think it would make kind of a big mess. But I discovered this nail polish. One of the first ones that I discovered was one that was dual temperature. Like, if you're cold, it's one color, and if you're hot, it's another. And that's really the only type of gel nail polish that I've bought, because I feel like I'm getting two colors in one. And sometimes I'll be sitting there and one hand will be completely purple and one hand will be completely blue. How that happens, I don't know, but it's really funny when I look at that. I'll show my husband and say, look, one hand is purple and one hand is blue, which is weird. Now this whole process from beginning to end, I taped it all real time and then I just sped it up ×4. So it took me about 42, 44 minutes to, do everything from the shaping of the nails, which by the way, I'm not that great at. I much rather have my daughter do the shaping of my nails, but she no longer lives with us, so it's a little harder for her to do my nails anymore. So I've had to teach myself how to do it. And by the way, these are my natural nails. Like, it's nothing that I stuck on. Now I will say one thing is doing gel nails. Putting on the gel is not what is hard on your nails. It's actually taking the gel off. That is extremely hard on the nails. And so what I did was, I had nail polish on my nails for quite a few months, and then I went about 4 or 5 weeks that I had no gel nail, and I have a treatment that I put on my nails. So I think I'll need to take this polish off in about a week and a half, and when I do, I'll do the same thing and just show you my routine for taking the gel nail off, and then that way I can show you some of the products that I use, to kind of help my nails stay a little healthier. Now the last thing that you need to do is put a top coat on, and that you only put one coat on, and what it does, it protects your nail polish. And that combination actually comes in a package together. So you have your base coat and your top coat. It comes in a box together. And I bought the brand Gel Polish. So the last coat is the top coat, and you still have to cure it for the same amount of time. So between 60 seconds to 80 seconds. Now once that is done, you still have one more thing to do. You need to grab some lint-free nail wipes, and again, everything is in the Amazon link, with some acetone. And your nail are still kind of sticky even after you've put them through the gel light. So by taking that acetone and you just do a quick wipe on each nail, and it just finishes your nails. And with my experience, which is not very much, but they've been lasting 2.5 weeks to 3 weeks. And that's it. That's the how I do my nails. Now stay tuned for in the next couple of weeks, and I'll have a video showing you how I take the gel polish off. So I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.